I freaked out. I thought I was record. I forgot to like select the screen of this, so like take two. No worries though. It's not going to be long. So hello everyone, Edgy here. Today we'll be playing X, where you play as X as you explore yourself and your surroundings. So let's start again. God damn me. Okay. I swear you weren't always here, were you? Alright. So let's not mind the saves I made this time. I think I could just load it if I need to. It's a doll in a suit. I feel like you're missing something. It's a doll in a dress. There seems to be something hard inside. I even talked already like some symbolisms of the game and like it's comfortable but you have things to do. So your bed, and I didn't even notice I was not recording the game. Mindless me. It's a crumpled piece of paper. You attempt to unwrap it, but it curves back in on itself. Shapes. It is used for the shape sorting cube nearby. Would you like to pick them up? No. Maybe later. It's a sorting cube. We need blocks to use this. That's right. It goes in the square hole. People nuts. You don't plan on leaving anytime soon, do you? Alright. Shapes. Okay, let's get this one. What does it say? Normal blocks. The usual blocks for the shape sorting cube. It's your dresser. Take a look on this side. There's a small pink tutu upon an assortment of child's clothing. Dresser. Small blue baseball cap upon an assortment of child's clothing. Okay. It's locked. Is it randomized in this one? I don't know. It's a door with a blank sign. You're not too sure what it is for. Alright. Try to fit in, I guess. It's a sorting cube. If you like to use the normal blocks. Sure. You shift it to a comfortable position on the floor, grabbing at the cube. You rotate it a bit, surveying the different holes. You reach for one of the blocks, preparing to push it into one of the sides of the sorting cube. This would prove futile, however, as it seems the side in which the block makes contact with the hole starts to grow deformed when it gets too close. Would you like to try harder? Yes. You firmly grip into the block, pressing it in forcefully despite the deformities. It resists, but you don't. The block starts to chip, and before you are able to react, it shatters. It crumbles through your fingers. Maybe you should try something else. Alright. So we could game it here. I guess we'll be using some of the saves. Let's not load any of the other saves, of course. I think if I remember for that, that would be... What was it? Save one for this. So here's the choice for the other one. There's no point. Try something else. So now, once we interact with this, this is what I mean. It's a doll in the suit. It's a piece of glass in its lap. Would you like to pick up the glass? Sure. You avoid the reflection as you grab the glass. It's sharp. There you go. Alright. It's a doll in a dress. There seems to be something hard inside. You like to cut the doll open? Yes. This is... I still think this is cute. Rather than saying, despite the horror, being a little bit horror, I guess. I guess it's more like RPG Maker exploration of self, I guess. You prepare yourself. You then dig the glass into the doll's stomach. You slice downward, stuffing struggling out of the cut. You place the glass down, reaching your hand into the doll's fresh wound. When you feel something solid, you grab onto it and tug it out. It's a block, but it's naturally deformed. Maybe it's used for the sorting bee. Pick up the deformed block. The deformed block is still used for the sorting bee. You don't need to read the full description again. It's empty now. Doll in a suit. Your bed. Okay, so the same thing. It's locked. Alright. Blank sign. Alright. Thank you. No. Maybe later. Yes. You exhaled. Prepare to be met with the same fate as the last attempt. You watch the block as you press it against one of the holes. Noticing the deformity slowly shift and turn, until it forms itself into a shape that slowly slides into the cube. As the block falls into the sorting tube, you heard a light jingle from the inside. Da, 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 da. You shake it, turning it slightly. You notice something glimmer. Falling from the cube, you reach for the item, acquiring yourself a key. A small key. You're unsure what it's used for. Okay. There you go. The key you have doesn't seem to fit in here. Alright. It's a door with a blank sign. It seems the key fit into the door. Would you like to use the key? No. Just kidding. Sure. Shove the key to the door. You then push the door open. It's a trash can. There seems to be nothing in it at the moment. I would like to make a joke, but it's going to get over easily. It's just trash. Why do you care so much? I wanna know what's inside the trash. A mirror stands across from you. You're reluctant to look into it. Don't. It's best you do it later. So yeah, this one is just a whole line to trigger anyway. A whole row to trigger, so it doesn't matter which one we stand on. Don't. Guess you do it later? Yeah, we'll do it this time. Look at it, look into the mirror. You bite your lip before allowing your eyes to meet with the mirror. Oh, I didn't mean to. It looks back at you. Its eyes latch onto your soul, and you freeze. You're unsure of yourself and your movements. Ellipsis? Did you? Always look like that. The image before you seems to morph, so slightly. There's something wrong. There has to be. But you can't put your finger on it. You start to fidget. You feel a sickening nausea wash over you, crashing into your very being. You're sick. You're going to be sick. That isn't you. It just isn't. Swoop. Spin. Warp. There you go. Triple Lutz. It seems you pass out. The room seems different. Alright. What do you say about the bed? Your bed. It's comfortable, but you have things to do. Triple Lutz. You don't plan on leaving anytime soon, do you? Also, this applies to the first one. I don't think I showed it. That dialogue will always appear anyways. It's locked. Your sketchbook. You look through it. Maybe later. You will always be Daddy's little girl. You look sad. It's a stain. It's fitting in a way. Or maybe it's quite the opposite. It doesn't fit at all. Nothing to say on the paper this time. It's your dresser. There's nothing inside. Is it? Let's check the door this time. It's a door with a bathroom sign. A male and female stand tall on their dedicated sides. It's locked. Stare at the line in between them with furrowed brows. Okay. So it's both gender, bathroom. I will talk about later about the symbolisms of these during the third segment. It's a telephone. Maybe you should try calling someone. If only you could recall the numbers of the people you know. So first one is here. When you take a look on this side, there seems to be a few numbers etched into the bottom of the drawer. You remembered your mom's number. Fortunately, they don't appear here, they appear there. Your sketchbook. You don't make it a habit to draw often, but you enjoy doing studies on the occasion. You sit yourself down, flipping through the pages with care. There are a lot of drawings and studies on the human body. A lot. A lot more than you recall. You hurry yourself, flipping more frantically as you watch the art, before you morph and deteriorate until they no longer look human. Well, looks like this person also enjoys, like, probably dissecting or something. Might not be anyway. Might not be like that. This might be a different. And yeah, I'm talking about the previous game I played, I guess. Just unorderly scribbles and melting bodies. You feel your chest heave as you breathe, as your breath quickens up. Then you reach the end. The page is blank, besides a number written loosely at the bottom. You remember your friend's number. And here's the last one. It's a stain. It's a fitting in a way. Or maybe it's quite the opposite. It doesn't fit at all. As your eyes dig into it further, you notice numbers burn into your view. You remember your dad's number. Alright. Let's call everyone. It's a telephone. Who should you call? Mom. The phone rings for a while. Hello? I didn't expect to receive a call from you this late. Is there something you need? No matter. I suppose you couldn't answer even if you wanted to. You've always been like that. Did I do something to make you so afraid? I didn't mean to scare you. I don't mean to. So why don't you open up to me? Repeat the last two. I don't mean to, so why you don't open up to me? There you go. I don't hate you. I never could. Maybe I'm the one who's scared after all. Who knows anyways? I mean, I still do have fears anyway. Around my parents, so like, to be honest as well. Just a click on the other end of the line. It's a telephone. Should you call? Dad. That's funny. There's nothing selected. Dad. The phone rings for a while. I didn't expect a call from you. What could you possibly need from me? No, of course not. You don't need anything from me anymore. I miss my kid, you know. I really do. I'm just trying my best to understand, you know. And I get you are too. I get. I don't get it, do I? That's okay. That's okay. Well, just let me borrow your ATM. Just kidding. Just a click on the other end of the line. It's a telephone. Should you call, friend? Phone rings for a while. No way! You actually called me first for once. Oh, you don't sound so good. Ah, are you still hung up on it? I already told you. There's nothing to worry about when it comes to me. You're my friend for life. I suppose I was kind of nervous. I know that it didn't compare to your nervousness. Making sure. I'm getting off topic, aren't I? Or maybe too on topic. What I mean is, don't be afraid of that change. We'll all, we'll all be waiting for you on the other side. The people that matter, at least. Tell me whenever you need, okay? Just click on the other end of the line. As you place the phone down, you notice a key by your foot. You pick up the bathroom key. There you go. It's a telephone. Maybe later. Maybe later. Bathroom key. It's for a lot of the bathroom, of course. I would like to call maybe later. Start with the bathroom sign. The male and female stand on their dedicated sides. It's locked. Unlock with the bathroom key. Maybe later. Yeah. Yes. You actively press the key into the socket. Let's save here this time at least. I guess I could save around right here. It's a large hole. When you peer over the edge, you can't seem to see the bottom. Quickly shoot back. There isn't much else you can do. I'm scared. Later. It has to be later. Well, before we do that though, there's something else here. It's a trash can. There seems to be a small strip of paper at the bottom. You remember that unknown number. Yep. Now this time, we do the last one. At least. Probably a missable one. It's a telephone. Who should you call? Unknown. Phone rings for a while. Well, again, lots. There doesn't seem to be a response on the other line. Hello? Hello? Seems to be echoing your response. Okay. Triple dots. I don't want to be scared. I don't want to miss it. I don't want this to be a big change. Is it so big of a deal that I'm this way? Understandable. I wish I could cleanse my body of this skin. Cleanse it of its shape, its curves, its nooks, its godforsaken existence. I'd do it all if it meant people would stop looking at me that way. Does it truly make me different? To want to fit in my body. I don't want to be different anymore. If that means I can no longer be this, then maybe it's for the best. The best. There's a click on the other end of the line. Alright. More. There's someone else left to go, yep. That means like we have found every number, that's why it was still selectable. Alright, this time we jump to the hole. Onto the square hole. I'm just kidding. It's alright, okay. Ready with this? Let's jump into the hole. I'm just kidding. Enough for that. Triple nuts. Huh. It's warm. I don't feel sick anymore. It wasn't too bad. My childhood, that is. I wasn't worried about how I looked, and how I dressed, and how my body was shaped. I yearned for something I can never have again. Not just to relieve that peacefulness, but have it always be a part of my soul. To forever hold on to me until I realize how much it doesn't matter anymore. It's never mattered, did it? That's alright. It matters. I care for a reason. I'll continue to care until everyone else around me learns that they shouldn't. I'm not different. Or maybe being different doesn't mean anything at all. Everyone is unique. So why do people point out the obvious? Unfortunately for most of the time, it's always like bad things for other things, of course the obvious ones. I shouldn't hate this body. I should cherish it for everything it's done for me. It will hold my hand as I mold it to fit my inside. I shouldn't have to fight for that, but I will despite it. I don't want to hide anymore. Alright. Unfortunately, it's also raining right now. You feel refreshed. The room feels different. Alright. The cut from before seems to have healed, yep. Here, kinda healing and like we're like being like having our proud and pride here. He's okay. He's okay. It's a piece of paper. You're unsure what it's for. I think it's the same thing for this one. Yeah. Until we find something here. It's your dresser. Slide open to the drawer to find a journal. You reach for it and it feels awfully light. When you flip it open, it seems to be empty. You look over your shoulder. You suppose the papers are from this journal. You should probably pick them up. You grab the journal cover. It's a journal, it seems to be yours. It's a simple paper from the journal. When you reach for it, the wind seems to push it away from your grasp. You try more quickly next time, which didn't seem to help at all. You half leaning down and slowly reaching for the paper. It leans into your hold as you grip onto it. You pick up journal piece 1. So this is the same for the remaining ones. Your bed. You should head here after you collect all the pages. Still the same here. Still locked, okay. Alright. It's a simple paper from the journal. When you reach for it, it quivers slightly. You gently smile, reassuring it. Its shaking slows down. You then pick up journal piece 2. So if something changed on my voice right now, I'm trying to cover a little bit because something's going on the outside, so I'm really sorry about that. It's a simple paper from the journal. You reach for it, and you watch as the hole forms in the page where your fingers almost met with it. You lift your hand back slightly, staring. You then push further, right as your fingertips are about to reach the floor under the slit, the hole fills itself. Okay. You wrap your fingers around the paper. You pick up journal piece 3. Alright. Also, let's check this one first before we check the last one. It's your dresser. It's empty. Okay, still the same thing. Still locked. Alright, time to edit. It's a simple paper from the journal. You pick it up without any issues. You pick up journal piece 4. Alright, what is this? It's a plant. It's still a growing young plant. Rebirth. Alright. So here we build up completely our confidence here now. I think that's what's going on. So to understand what's happening from each like layer, I guess. The first one is like basically the birth. But we try to think that we're not normal or something. We're completely different, but like yeah, like some kind of like conflict in ideas and things. That's why when we try the normal blocks into like the sorting cube, it doesn't because the sorting cube is deformed, and when we try the deform, which is the deformed block is basically this character with like symbolism of like we are completely different from being normal and things. And I could understand those feelings sometimes because I too also still having this like now lately, to be honest. Like really, it's just a difficult life. So the second one is basically like about reassurance and things. Like there's nothing to be scared and basically like leap of faith, especially with the whole one. And now we're here building our new self, I think, or how we meant to really be, or how we actually wanted to be, how we wanted to be our true self, something. So this is the last part. We're building confidence, and that's why. If you also notice how each piece of paper slowly opens up, and like the last piece is just like we can now get them immediately without any issues because at this point we accepted that this is us and this is how I should be. That's basically about it. Your bed. You have all the pages. Would you like to read your journal? Yeah. You settle yourself onto the bed. This time, no more like, oh, forgetting, like, for 20 minutes that I have not selected this game as to record. Alright. You flip open the journal. It's scary, of course it is. But it'll be worth it when the time is right. And when you're in the right place. You've never lived a day in your life until you've lived as your true self, don't you think? Don't worry about it too much. Safety matters before all of that. You'll be safe eventually. It won't always be this hard. The wait is worth it all. Be strong. For that part of you that can't be right now. You'll be waiting on the other side. Okay. You hear the click of a door unlocking nearby. We are now ready. Alright. Okay. Let's just save here still. I know we don't really need to anyways. I think we can just go ahead and save on 16. Just go back. Just click the door. Alright. It's no longer locked. Are you ready? Not just yet. It's okay. Take all the time you need. That's still relatable so much. Alright. Ready? I am. You reach for the doorknob, grabbing onto it and twisting it. You creak it open, white light pouring into the room. You step out. Alright. Do we get the movie? Very nice. Oh, that's so cute. We're now facing ourselves, I think. It's so cool. Okay. The end. I hope you enjoyed. No worries, I enjoyed. Oh my god. Is that it? We get more. Nothing else, okay. So that's it for Eggs. Very, very relatable game. I would say that. I mean, it's probably for most of like also LGBT people, I guess. There's a lot of things I could relate to this game, of course, and probably also like, of course, confrontation and other things, aside from us being LGBT, anyways, or something. We're just basically facing our true self at this point. What do we want to be, anyways? It's still like very, very hard of like, and it's still understandable as to why like we have these thoughts and things. Of course, I have played like number of games of this now, but like still can't really escape those thoughts at times. And yeah, as much as I would like say more of this, I just don't want to talk more about it. Overall, I mean, was this their first? I think it's their first game, right? This time. So I checked their page, I think. No, there might be view all, I think. I think this is their only game, unless I'm wrong on that, then never mind. So it's pretty cool. I like the art style. I like the use of monochrome and things. And I like how the ending as well has like colored and things on the ending. Where I guess it's our like this is like other part of our self. Like the other one is like basically I guess it's something, or maybe it's the friend. Who knows? But still, pretty cool game. I really enjoyed it. I really just like like enjoyed in a sad way. Of course it's a relatable game. Art style really good. Anyway, that's it for X. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you to another game. I'll be prepping now for Xeno Remake. I'm sorry I couldn't lately because it has been like a nightmare to like try to record, and as much I wanted to record, like try to continue the game. The times I wanted to continue the game, it has been like always hot. So like so yeah, this time I hopefully I'll be able to. So yeah, bye bye, and may stars guide you.